New federal rules opening the door for a new cash crop in Florida. We're talking about hemp. And as ABC Action News reporter Kylie McGivern traveled across the state, she talked to the players involved in the decision-making process, learning the potential pitfalls and exploring the promise. As the political debate heats up in the state capitol, we're bringing you full circle tonight.
Hi, Bob. How you doing? Bob Clayton lives in a house made of hemp. So this is what it's like on the inside.
Yeah, you can feel that.
Nestled in Tarpon Springs.
So I'm sitting in 11 tons of cannabis here in my house.
Finished in 2014, this hempcrete house is the first of its kind in Florida.
You can tear this down, grind it up, and put it into the next hempcrete house.
Technically, his house is illegal, but new federal rules have ignited a political debate over whether the state should open its doors to hemp, estimated to be a multi-billion-dollar industry in Florida. What is it that you want our lawmakers to know about this?
Really, we just want Tallahassee to get out of the way and let the farmers farm.
One of those farmers, Richard Lingenfelter.
I think it's a big deal. I think it's going to be a good thing.
And Lingenfelter is looking for some good after once looking out at thousands of citrus trees today.
It's like living in a graveyard with your family. I planted these trees, then I had to push them out of the ground.
Lingenfelter's crop destroyed by citrus greening, so he wants to get into the hemp business. So when you hear industrial hemp, what goes through your mind?
Dope. That's what scares everybody.
So let's clear something up. Hemp is not like its cousin, marijuana. You can't get high from hemp. Under federal law, hemp cannot contain more than 0.3% THC, the compound that gets you stoned. But back to Lingenfelter.
I'd be interested in planting a 10-acre patch, as an experiment to see how it goes.
Push this down in here.
Dr. T.H. Culhane, a professor at the University of South Florida, says farmers will need more water when they first plant hemp.
There have been some concerns that industrial hemp production in its establishment phase requires more water than some other plants like cotton.
So let's do a comparison. In the beginning, hemp requires more water than cotton, and organic cotton uses less energy. But from seed to harvest, hemp uses half the water and land compared to cotton. Dr. Culhane said that's also true when it comes time to turn hemp into clothing.
Hemp uses only a quarter of the water that cotton does for making the textiles.
So what else can you make from hemp? Think construction materials, paper, and hey, even beer. But before hemp products are made in Florida, state lawmakers have to approve.
Because we're going to have to come out and regulate that people are not growing THC plants, that they're actually growing industrial plants.
Florida Agriculture Commissioner Nikki Fried says a pending bill would give police the right to access any hemp farm at any time to make sure they aren't growing pot. And what do you say to farmers who say there's just too much red tape in all this? We should be able to go out and farm tomorrow.
We're going to try to do as little regulation as possible, but yet make sure that we're providing a safe environment for our farmers and for our citizens.
Local police say they also want a safe environment for consumers buying hemp products.
In Florida and in most other places, you cannot sell a cannabis product, period, unless you're one of the licensed medical marijuana dispensaries.
Sarasota police sending a message to those selling cannabis products like CBD oil without a license.
We're going to make sure they stop selling this stuff because it is a public safety risk at this point.
That's why I'm pushing really hard to make sure the hemp bill passes this year, so that there is clarification in what is allowed and what is not allowed.
Clayton says it should all be allowed.
My shirt is illegal. My pants are illegal. It's all illegal in Florida. So this is the foolishness we have to change up in Tallahassee.
In Tarpon Springs, Kylie McGivern, ABC Action News.
And 3 of the 4 hemp bills have started making their way through the state legislature. The State Department of Agriculture tells us tonight if the legislation does not pass, hemp products will remain illegal under Florida law.